It's your boy JT back, thanking God for just so much. And it's about 2:30 in the morning. This video just kind of near deep to my heart. Just got off internet chatting with a few guys, man. And I just want to say major shout out to all the men that's stepping up, taking care of another man's child, taking care of another man's children. Big shout out to you because I know it's not easy. I done been through that myself, and it's very difficult. And it's sad that a lot of men have fallen and ain't tried to get back up. And I'm not here to down none of the men, but I'm here to encourage all men. But to the men that's been really stepping up, taking care of somebody else's children, God bless you. Because it's too many children with not enough fathers around. Now mamas is steady trying to raise the babies by themselves. And it's sad. But when you look at this, man, this is why a lot of children grow up unbalanced. And for another man to step in and take care of another man's child, that is very difficult. Most men I know won't do it. They always tell me, you a fool for trying to take care of somebody else's kid. I wouldn't date a woman with kids. And I used to say that all the time, but I started thinking, there's so many good women out here that has went through a marriage. And so many men have done women wrong. I know it's vice versa, but I know some good women that put their heart in their marriage, and their husband wasn't bad at first. Then he came out and started, becoming a bad person. He started running women, and next thing you know, you divorced. Now you got, your children. And that's why I love to see the real women that's stepping up, and they got God first, and they not letting what happened in the past stop them from moving forward. So it takes a great man of God to step forward and really hang in there and take care of another man's child. And I know some men gonna get mad at this video, but I know men that stay right around the corners from their baby mama and they won't even go see their kids. And that's just sorry, man. I hate to say it like that, but that's sorry. And then I know men that won't take care of their own kid, but they'll go get in a whole nother relationship and take care of somebody else's kids. I don't know what went wrong, man. I don't know what went wrong, and it's sad. But I'm just here to encourage. And I just had to say big shout out to the men that's stepping up to the plate. Because I know, like myself, especially at my church, I love children. And I'm around them all the time. And they call me the church daddy because I get all kids in line. I would tear your kids up at our church because half of the time it ain't no fathers around in half of these churches. And you got kids running around the church and they just looking for that father to be in their life, especially the little girls, man. And I always spend time with the children at church. Whether we getting on the piano and I'm showing them how to, play or whatever, I spend a lot of time with the kids at church, and I love them children. And I establish a relationship with them children, and I can just see the hurt on the inside of them children because they only see mama. And all they see is mama. So to the young boys, man, they really become messed up in their mind. And this is why they, when they grow up, they don't know which way to go because all they know is the female genes. And, I be talking to little kids so much, and it hurts my heart. And that's why I don't never mind dating a woman with kids. As long as you got your kids in check. And if you let me do what I need to do with your children, we ain't going to have no problem at all. Because you can train up a child in the way they should go. The problem is you got children training children now, and you got grown people that still acting like they kids because they can't quit doing what they used to do. They don't want to grow up and be a great example for their children, but not all people. So men, and I know I'm talking to at least 5 or 6 of y'all right now that's looking at this video, hey man, hand clap to you. I know how it is, man, because I don't have kids. And I know a lot of men that don't have kids, but it's hard, man. It's hard. That's why a woman don't mind letting you lead if you are leading under God. But the sad thing is you got the women leading now. The women are the household by themselves, man. What are men at? I have no idea, man. Yeah, I do. Most of them locked up, or most of them gay. Or most of them just plain old sorry, ain't nothing wrong with them. You ever met that person, ain't nothing wrong with them? Like I was saying in the other video, ain't nothing wrong with him. He ain't got no problem. His mind right. He got both his hands. He got all the activities of his limb, but he just won't do nothing. Ain't nothing wrong with him. He just sorry. He won't try to do nothing. It's sad that he got 4 or 5 babies out here. And I know somebody gonna get mad, but the truth need to be told, men. What's done happened? See, JT don't mind stepping to the plate. But the problem is, man, you got a lot of women, they've been stuck on independent so long that they really been doing it so long by themselves that they really believe they don't need no help. And they'll tell you, I don't need no man. I'm going to tell you like this, I'm unbalanced because I don't have my wife. Yeah, JT said it. He is unbalanced because you know why? God didn't put me here to be here by myself. He didn't. And everybody, the last few people I dated had children. It ain't been nothing but a big conflict. And it's sad that you step up to the plate as a man taking care of somebody else's kids, and a woman been doing things for so long, they don't want to let go of what they've been doing for so long because they so used to just them and their children. See, man, I can write a book on this because I'm always the man that they want to hold accountable for what the last man did. And I tell them in a minute, you're not going to hold me accountable for what the last man did. I'm not whoever that person was. I'm JT. I'm a man of God who leads the way God tells me to lead. I'm not going to try to lead you the wrong way. But it's sad, man, this is what's going on. And the good men that's stepping up are getting kicked to the curb. Seem like the good man now, they get kicked to the curb, and the women a lot of times want the man that's going to dog them out, cheat on them, go upside their head. But not all are like this. So I just wanted to say hats off, brothers. And I'm not just talking about black people, whatever color you are. This go on in all races, black, white. Hey, when you stepping up to the plate, hey, man, I believe God shows favor on that. Because, man, it's too many children out here, man. Like I was saying at church, man, I just fall in love with them kids. A lot of times when I go to church, man, I don't go home to probably 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening. Because I be sitting there after church. Whether we sitting around the piano, big shout out to my homeboy Marvell, man, because we always in the church. He got little kids, in his family that, with this girl that he date, and they always want to hear the saxophone. They want to, man, children are looking up to us people. And I just got to say hats off once again to all the men that's dealing with this, man. Some are married, married without kids, they accepting their wife's children. Hey, man, that's beautiful. And I love the women that learn. I love them women that know how to just say, hey, look here, I know what I've been doing, but let me change what I've been doing because I got to accept you, and I need to figure out what you need and what makes you happy instead of just making myself happy. That's what I was saying in the other video. We got too many people just got this I mentality, and they get in a relationship with the I mentality. It should be equal. You should love your wife and wife should love your husband. It shouldn't be this, I'm going this way and you going that way. We need to walk down the same path. But it's sad, man. It's very sad. All these children out here, man, all these children out here, it seems like about 70-80% of the black race, man, ain't no fathers around. They either dead, I gotta say it like that, they either dead, or they either gay, or they in the penitentiary, or they just ain't no good, they just plain lazy. And it seems like the percentage of a woman finding a good man, it's just slimmer and slimmer. Like I did, y'all. If y'all get time, check out that video I did on that song Life Jennings did. Yeah. And I was telling y'all in that video, like he was saying, about the percentage of finding a good man and keeping a good man. Same with the women. It's like the same on both sides. A woman having a hard time right now trying to find a good man, and then you got good men trying to find a good woman, man, because the way of the world, man. Earth, Wind, and Fire did a song back in the day called The Way of the World, man. That's the way of the world. And it seemed like the world just getting worse and worse before it's going to get better. So hats off, man, to the men who stepping up, taking care of another man's kid. And then the other man that ain't doing it got the nerve to want to get mad because he ain't doing nothing. And then he want to hate on you for doing something. Say, man, I done been put in some deadly situations sometimes. That's why I'm real cautious on who I date. This one chick I was dating, man, she was married and I didn't even know it. Had to find out the hard way. And when I dropped off, her husband was coming up to my car with his gun, ready to shoot me and fight me. And I didn't even know she was married. And then she gonna tell me, oh, I was gonna tell you I was married. See, man, I'm cautious. That's probably why I'm still single right now, because I told y'all, JT ain't gonna settle, man. It's hard being a Christian man and trying to find a good Christian woman. It is hard. Anybody say it's easy, man, I sure want to meet them, because it is very hard. Because the person you meet ain't who you meet anyway at the beginning. Uh-oh, somebody will catch that later on. So I'm gonna get on out of here, man. I'm still up. I'm just crunk. It's almost 2:30 almost or something like that. Big shout out to my girl iRock once again. God bless you, iRock. K-Ray, y'all keep doing a good job. Mitty, man, I know you gonna feel me in this video because you told me, man, you really don't have, you say you don't have kids, but you have step kids. Well, either way it go, Mitty, man, you still a father, man. Step or no step, you the kid's father, man. I love that, man. Keep on stepping up in the name of the Lord. Brother, I'll do the same thing you doing, man. I done that pretty much half of my life now, man, dating a woman with kids. That's why I know how it is to date a woman with kids and date a woman without kids. But sad thing right now, you rarely find women without kids. Down here in Dallas, Texas, where I'm at, that's almost like, man, a miracle happening. Because it ain't a whole lot of women down here that ain't got kids. And they the ones with kids, they stuck on themselves, man. And I hate to say it like that. Or they got that mentality, like I keep saying, I'm just looking for a nigga to take care of me and my kids. And that's sad, man. Big shout out to you, man. All men ain't bad. Thank God for the men that's standing up. And we praying for the ones that's lost and out here running these streets and want to keep doing what they doing and having all the other babies out of wedlock. And I thank God for y'all, man, to be blessed. JT, I'm out.